Alright, aloha YouTube and everyone else in between. This is gonna be the start of my series, Star Wars series, that I announced. And it's not just Star Wars, it's Sins of a Galactic Empire Star Wars mod for Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion. Now this is, Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion, by the way, is an older game. I believe 2012 or 8. I don't know specifically when. I completely forgot. ADHD. Blame it on that. But this is a bit of an older add-on mod to Sins of a Galactic Empire, excuse me. And it throws you into the Old Republic era. I mean, these ships are incredible. This is the main backbone of the Sith Armada, if you're big on Star Wars, and if you're not, then don't worry, there's YouTube. Irony ain't in it. So we're starting off with the Sith Empire, although I've renamed my empire the Korriban Empire because I thought 2 Sith Empires was just too much. And why do I say 2? Well, we have an ally, the Sith Empire. We're fighting against the Old Republic, which are a bunch of dicks because we gotta fight against them, and they're just being really uncool. We've taken 2 planets, 3 actually, and let me explain. I didn't start off with these 3 planets. You start off with 1 planet in this match that I am playing, which is a medium-sized map on a quick setting. What is quick setting, you ask? Well, that is when you start off with a planet, your home planet, more specifically a developed Terran economic planet, which you can build a lot of structures at, and a massive magma planet, which is going to be essential because that is going to be your resource breadbasket. Now,
good day, Commander.
Let's get to it. So our enemy, the Old Republic, has to be somewhere around here. I'm gonna gamble because that's one of his scouts, the Defender Corvette. And it's right near this Mantis patrol craft, which, from our ally, which is, I guess, just staring at this fucking black hole, which is a little unsettling. It's kind of just sitting there. It's a little weird. I mean, it's not doing anything. By the way, because the reason for there being no icons over these ships in game is because this add-on is actually incomplete. That's right. So I'm not too sure why, but they've decided to stop working on this for now. And it's been around for a little while. So, I mean, I'm really eager to see them complete it because I find it just amazing. Because it adds so much depth and just so much content to the Star Wars-ness of this game. Oh, hit the mic there. Move some of the stuff over. You can find this mod at moddb.com. I'll leave a link in the description, and you can download it for free. That's right. The developers of this mod are incredible, and I don't even know if that's plural. I mean, I think there might only be 1 person working on it. I'm not quite sure, but all I know is this mod is great. And as I mentioned in my last video, this series is gonna probably be about 5 to 6, maybe even 8 videos long, and I can explain that right now. That's because this game, or mod rather, sorry, mod, not a game, it takes a while for each match. I mean, you could literally go for a couple days on the same match. And that's no exaggeration. It depends on the difficulty level, of course, but remember, as I said earlier on the last video, the difficulty level for this game is pretty decent. I mean, they match up pretty much with, you know, if easy were easy, then or if easy were the setting of your choice, then easy would be easy, and normal would be normal, or semi-easy, and so on and so on. So the AI in this game is pretty good, I gotta admit. The base game did a real good job in the AI. I don't know how much of that the mod changes because it actually feels better than the base game, the vanilla. But I feel like it does change it just a little bit. I'm not quite sure, but I have a hunch. I do have a hunch, and not a hunchback, but you know, a hunch. Yeah, so we are building defenses around our home planet right now. That's one thing you really want to focus on in this game, are defenses, and I can't stress this enough, as I did in the previous video. Research technologies, even if you don't have to, do it anyway, because once you slack off and you stop doing that, even if you only have 2 capital ships, that will matter. Those 2 can wreak havoc on your enemies. We're gonna try and build some more capital ships, and we're gonna build them at our little planet right here that we've acquired earlier. More of these battle cruisers. Just as a heads up, by the way, just as a, yeah, sorry, got distracted. Was thinking of what different types of ships I might build, just to show you guys. Just as a heads up, I'm not gonna make every video longer than 9 minutes or 10 minutes rather, because for some odd reason my recording has been not kosher. It's been freezing up and whatnot, so I'm not sure if that's because there's not enough space, but that might be the case, so we will see.
Ready for battle.
Alright, let's move the Obliterator into position with the rest of the 3 ships, or 2 ships. We need to build some shit at K-List, because we got nothing here, and we need something here now. Resources, because we like those. Put that. Let me explain real quick what these panels at the top do, because I feel like this is important right here. Diplomacy, self-explanatory. You don't really need to know much to use this panel. If you have it on teams or locked teams, then you will not essentially need this, besides communicating with your allies.
Allied forces are being attacked.
Let's see. Relations, it shows the relations again.
Planet development finished.
Self-explanatory, but if you have it on locked teams, non-essential. These 2, however, very, very essential. As I said before, technology has military defense, civilian diplomacy, fleet logistics. Let me go in a summary, or to a summary, for all of these. So military, you have your weapon systems, blah blah blah, ship hit points, whatnot, shields. Go down to defense. These will be for your structures, for your planets. Highly recommend going after the planetary shields first, if anything. I mean, just do it anyways, because you don't want to be caught with your pants down while playing this game. Civilian will have the resources side of things. You definitely want to start that up ASAP, right away, because that's going to boost your standing in the game. It's going to help you, for all you new players out there that are looking into this game and this mod. It will help you substantially. Fleet logistics will handle the size of your military. Diplomacy will handle, as I said again from this other panel, pretty self-explanatory. It will handle communication, as well as the spreading, or not spreading, but strength of your culture. Now, what is culture in this game? Well, that is the influence that your civilization, basically, empire, passes from one planet to another. And that is very, very helpful, because it can spread quite fast if you research enough, and that is why research is important. Artifacts are found on various planets, and they offer various bonuses, and they can come in handy sometimes. I mean, it depends on which one you get. Let's get ready to move these 2 ships out now. We're gonna go ahead and try and take this planet before our ally does. Shadabi Boran, I think that's what it's called. Try and say that 3 times fast. Shadabi Boran, Shadabi Boran, Shadabi Boran. Anyways, yeah, so this series is going to be going for, like I said, probably 6 to 7, possibly even 10, who knows? It's a toss-up, like salad, bruh. And I'm going to try and make it as funny and as engaging as possible, and not as boring, because, you know, sometimes RTSs can get a little boring as you're kind of just, you know, sitting around and watching them play it, and you're just sitting around for hours upon hours and days, and you're kind of just thinking, what the fuck, you know, when will stuff happen? Well, in this game, I can tell you with confidence, even though this game does take a while for each match, shit happens in this game. I mean, one thing could happen in one planet that could wreck everything for the rest of your match. So you do need to play smart, and you do need to keep engaged with the game overall. You can't just walk away, smoke a cigarette, go ahead and whack off, or whatever the hell you guys do, and come back and expect this game to be exactly in the same state that it was. You do need to pay attention to what's going on around you. But yeah, that's the first episode playing as the Sith Empire, and I look forward to doing more of these videos in the series for you later. Once our fleet gets bigger, then it will get more and more interesting. And yeah, looking forward to doing this for you guys. Thank you again for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more gameplay and me play different games other than this RTS Star Wars mod, because I know, like I said earlier, RTSs sometimes can get boring. So let me know, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever's clever. And as always, thank you very much. So I hope you did enjoy the last video on the series of Sins of a Galactic Empire. And just wanted to have a little bonus segment right now. Quick shout out to Ace Jackpot Gaming. Check out his channel. That's the channel name, Ace Jackpot Gaming. There'll be a link in the description below. And check him out. He has amazing content, very knowledgeable on his shit, and he knows his stuff. And he's also pretty funny, by the way, because he is one of my good friends and one of the people that I dance with. Yes, we have a dancing crew. We are b-boys, or he's a popper, but you know, that's goes hand in hand. But yeah, check him out. He's gonna post up content all the time, so stay tuned for both of our channels, building it off. And you have a very fantastic week. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna bring my Serbian troops out of here. Hold on, wait, troubles with the mouse. Okay, I think we've got it. Alrighty. Yeah, so that's go time. And I will see you later. You didn't have to run over the fence, asshole. You could have just gone through the road.